Hello my friends, today I'm going to review the Ruger Mark IV Target, chambered in .22 long rifle. I'm going to start out with giving you a little bit of background about this pistol. Then I'm going to tell you the 5 things I like and 5 things I hate. Then we're going to go out to the range and shoot this bad boy. The Ruger Mark series of .22 long rifle pistols hold historic significance in the firearms world. The first model in this series, the Ruger Standard, introduced in 1949, was inspired by the Japanese Nambu pistol and had a visual resemblance to the German Luger P-08. The Mark I Target was introduced in 1950. The Mark II was introduced to the market in 1982. The Mark III was introduced to the market in 2004. The Ruger Mark IV Target pistol was introduced to the market in 2016. There are several versions of the Mark IV .22 long rifle pistols. There's the Mark IV Target, which features a heavy bull barrel for increased accuracy and reduced recoil, adjustable rear sights, and a more conventional grip design. The Mark IV Hunter has a fluted barrel and fiber optic sights. The Mark IV Competition offers a slab-sided bull barrel tailored for competition shooting. The Mark IV .22-45 models have a grip angle and controls similar to the 1911 pistol. And finally, the Mark IV Tactical features a threaded barrel and Picatinny rails for attaching accessories. Okay, now let's get started with the 5 things I like and 5 things I hate about this pistol. The first thing I love about this pistol is the trigger. Although this isn't the best trigger that I know of, it is still pretty good. Let me show you. So, basically, you have just a little bit of take up. You come up on a wall, then you push past the wall, you get just a little bit of creep, and then bang. And then the reset is just like that much, and then you shoot again. Because of the short reset, you can shoot this gun really fast. So, I like that. Even though it's not a clean break right after the wall, you have some of that take up, it's still really nice. So, I mean, it could be better. This is probably the best trigger I've ever seen on a .22 long rifle pistol. So the second thing I love about this pistol is it's got the bull barrel. By bull barrel, what I mean is it's a very heavy barrel. On most pistols, they try to keep the barrel as light as possible so that they can keep the gun as light as possible. This is a target gun, so they want the barrel heavy so that there's less muzzle rise when you shoot the gun. It makes it a lot easier to reacquire your target when you have a bull barrel or a heavy barrel. The third thing I love about this gun is it's a beautiful gun. Okay, very beautiful stainless steel. You've got a threaded barrel on which you can attach suppressors. I think this looks really good with the suppressor on it. It's got an adjustable rear sight so you can dial your targets in really nicely. The overall design is just absolutely impeccable. I love it. The fourth thing I love about this pistol is the magazine design. You see how that slopes up? Your .22 long rifle rounds are rimmed. Rimmed cartridges are typically designed for revolvers. When you used rimmed cartridges in semi-automatic pistols, that rim can get in the way of them feeding properly. But when you angle the magazine like that, because they're angled, you won't get the rim of the top cartridge behind the rim of the cartridge below it. The rim of the top cartridge will always stay in front of the rim of the cartridge below it, making it so it's a lot easier to feed. This little doodad right here, you pull it down, you put your bullets in, makes it a lot easier to load your magazine instead of having to push down each bullet. You just pull this down, put your bullets in, you're done. Love that. The fifth thing I love about this pistol is easy takedown and reassembly. So you've got this takedown button right here. In order for this to function, your safety has to be on, but the safety won't be on unless it's cocked. So you got to cock it. Then you have to put your safety on. Then you have to push that button. That'll go in all the way. And then you take it off. To put it back on, all you do is set that right in there. See how easy that sets in? And then this just goes right in and it locks. Very easy disassembly and reassembly. I love that. I hate pistols where it's difficult to disassemble and reassemble. So now let's talk about the 5 things I don't like about this gun. First thing, okay, I know I said I like the heavy barrel, but the gun's weight overall, this is a target pistol. Because it's a target pistol, it's really heavy. Because it's really heavy, it's not effective as a self-defense weapon. This is not something you're going to carry around with you everywhere you go. For one, you're not going to want to use 22 long rifle as your self-defense cartridge. And number two, you're not going to want a gun that's this heavy. I mean, if you're defending yourself against fluffy bunny rabbits, you could use this, but it's still pretty heavy. Also, when target shooting, the weight could fatigue the shooter. After a while, the weight helps you out by reduced muzzle rise. It causes a problem when it comes to carrying and or shooting over a long period of time and getting fatigued. Second thing I don't like about this pistol is it's more expensive compared to others. These pistols run between $500, $600, $700, so it depends on where you get them. I think this one cost me around $700 with tax. Kind of expensive for a 22 long rifle pistol. The third thing I don't like about this pistol is, while its design is perfect for target shooting, it's not very good for concealed carry, everyday carry. The fourth thing I don't like about this pistol, plastic grips. This is a beautiful gun. That's even beautiful plastic. I mean, I know that sounds like an oxymoron, beautiful plastic. It's still plastic. I hate plastic on my guns. Put wood on, put something else on, anything but plastic. I hate plastic. I cannot think of a fifth thing that I don't like about this pistol. I always try to give a balanced review and give 5 things I like, 5 things I hate. I cannot find a fifth thing that I hate about this pistol. It's a great pistol. It runs really well. Out of the 500 times I've shot this, it only malfunctioned once, and I've never cleaned it or oiled it. For it to only have malfunctioned once in 500 rounds, getting it brand new without oiling it, that's pretty good. Most of my 22 semi-automatic pistols, they malfunction a lot more than that. Very well-designed gun, very accurate, very smooth, very desirable to shoot. I believe this is one of my best firearms purchases ever. It's such a sweet gun. Yeah, you're not gonna use it for self-defense. You're not gonna take down an elk with this or a bear. You might be able to take down a bunny rabbit. If you like this video, please click that like button. And if you value the Second Amendment, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, I got a massive library of firearms videos for you to check out. Go check them out. I review a lot of cool guns, shoot a lot of cool guns. I think you're gonna like it. It'll support the channel when you watch my videos. So please do that. Let's head out to the range and have some fun. Hey guys, so I'm here at the range and got some targets set up, some Mountain Dew. I have a feeling I'm going to be pretty accurate with this. It's a blast. I love being able to shoot without hearing protection, and I also love shooting guns that are accurate. And man, I can tell you this is one accurate gun. I'm gonna go ahead and set up some new targets now. Give me a second and then we'll go again, okay? Okay friends, I got the steel target set up. By the way, this is about 30 feet. Let's see how I do. I got them all. I love this gun. This gun is just, trigger brake is awesome. And I love the weight of it. I feel like the weight of it helps with accuracy. It's a nice, comfortable grip. Shooting this gun is a dream. I think this is my favorite 22 caliber pistol that I've ever shot. Definitely the biggest too. It's just fun to shoot. It's nice and it's smooth. It's just a smooth, light recoiling 22 with very little muzzle rise. I mean, check this. Check this, the muzzle rise. That's hardly anything. I'm not even supporting it. No support. You know, with support, the muzzle rise is almost nothing. That's just with one hand. I think this is one of my best purchases yet. I'm going to set up some new targets. Give me a second and we'll go again. I put a rock there. We're going to shoot the rock, but we're going to do something else here. When I loaded my magazine, I loaded them so that it'll start out shooting a supersonic, then a subsonic, then a supersonic, then a subsonic. The entire magazine is like that, switching between super and sub. Like I said, the first one will be supersonic, so you should hear a crack, and then the other ones will be quieter, and then, like I said, flip back and forth. So let's get started. So I actually didn't hear a difference. In one review I saw on this, they said that somehow this reduces the velocity of the supersonic so that they're subsonic. Therefore, everything you shoot out of it's subsonic, and therefore everything's quieter. And honestly, that sounds like what's happening, because none of that sounded supersonic. It all sounded subsonic. I'm gonna grab another gun. I'm gonna shoot supers and subs from that, and then we'll do super sub on this one, and let's see if I can tell the difference between the two. I'm pretty sure this one's decelerating the bullet, so if that's true, I know my other gun does not decelerate, so that one should crack louder, and this one shouldn't. So let's investigate this. Okay, so here we go. Remember, it's going to be super sub. Again, we have super sub. I don't get it. Those are both quiet. I'm going to try some different 22s and see if it changes anything. So those last supersonics were 1200 feet per second. Now I've got some 1280 feet per second 22s, and then the subsonics are 1050 feet per second. I don't think that 80 feet per second difference on the supersonic rounds is going to make any difference. Here we go. This is going to be 4 supersonic, 4 subsonic. Let's see if we can hear any difference. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. It all sounded the same to me. The theory that the Mark IV slows down supersonics to subsonics before it gets to the suppressor, I don't know that that's any different than this. Everything out of it sounds subsonic, so maybe it's true. I'm definitely not hearing anything supersonic out of it. That was actually very surprising to me. So I guess the takeaway is everything's really quiet. No matter what you shoot out of it, everything's going to be quiet. And that's actually pretty cool. Let's do one more round of target shooting, because that's so fun to shoot. Give me a second to set things up. Okay, I got some more targets set up. Anyway, let's see how we do. Yeah, this is a fun gun to shoot. You know, only you guys can decide whether or not you want to buy it, but if you ever get a chance to shoot it, I think it'll be well worth your time.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go!
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grief and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy.